So there's no firing mark. How are you gonna find the firing mark? You need a timing light, flywheel puller, a timing tool, a Sharpie, a battery for the timing light, and some carb cleaner or rubbing alcohol or paint thinner or alcohol or gasoline, anything that's gonna take away the Sharpie marks. Voila. So you're gonna take your Sharpie, right? Gonna make a bunch of marks on the flywheel. You're gonna number them. You can even put symbols. I put a smiley face here. Doesn't matter what they're numbered. You can number them whatever you want. They're just used to locate which one is closest to this reference mark when you use the timing light, okay? So we're gonna show you that. All right, so now, here's where it gets tricky. You got a moped, you can pedal it. Don't think a kickstart is gonna turn it over enough times in one kick to get the timing light to kick over. You could roll start it, maybe. I don't know, you can't roll start. You could put like, you could bump start it with a, best of use a drill. So, use a drill. This probably isn't the right, oh, it is. So, it turns it fast enough. Tighten this up a little bit. I think I see a 4. I'm seeing 1 and 4. So if you come over here, it's right in between about 1 and 4. So what we're gonna do is, gonna take your carb cleaner, you're gonna remove every number except 1 and 4. And then you're gonna put a number in between 1 and 4, okay? So just go like boom, boom. You don't have to do a bunch, you just do a couple. So then we'll just put 2 and then we'll put 3, okay? Here's a reference mark. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Now, I don't know if the frames per second on the camera can capture it, but we're gonna find out. And make sure the cylinder is decompressed and your spark plug is grounded or this won't work. So we're hitting like right at 2. Right after 2. So I'm gonna presume that I take my carb cleaner, spray it on a rag. All right, I'm gonna rub off this 1 here. I'm gonna rub off this 4 and 3. Okay, I'm gonna rub off this 2. Okay, because I know this is the one. This is the money right there, right? Let it dry a little bit. I'm gonna make this fat. Okay, put it right there. It's right in the money. You can mess around a little bit, but you can put an F on it. The real idea is to get like a stamping tool for metal and then punch it and then boom. So what you do after that. So now you want to set your timing, right? You have your firing mark, you got your reference mark, you got your piston tool, okay? You're gonna need a belt wrench. This is important. You can use other tools. Don't use a piston stop. You can use tools that actually hold onto the flywheel here. You can use a clutch puller, but don't use a piston stop, all right? Use a belt wrench. They're my favoriteest. Supposed to pre-grease these with a little bit of oil. They actually suggest that you use petroleum oil, but you know I really don't got any of that. We're just gonna dabble with just a little bit of motor oil, just a little bit, just to keep the. Okay, I put a lot on there. You know it's not gonna hurt it. It's just not. Twist that down. Well, I got a lot of oil on there. Yeah, back this off, because sometimes you don't back this off and you think you're bottomed out, but you're not, because this thing's bottomed out, but this isn't. So see, you got more on there. Grab as much as you can, okay? And you're gonna take your wrench. You can grab it here or you can use a belt wrench, either way. But if you use a belt wrench, you're gonna have to flip the belt wrench, because if you don't flip it, you're not gonna be able to get any leverage. I'm using a spark plug wrench. Don't call me in. It works perfectly fine. Okay. Now you got your flywheel off, right? Now, all the magnets holding it together. Inspect your flywheel. Does she look pretty? Oh, well, she got some runt in there. Make sure you clean your flywheel. Use an air compressor. So, you got your firing mark, okay? Right there, okay? This doesn't matter right now. You're just gonna put your flywheel on anywhere. Just slap it on there. You might want to use the bolt. Some might have good taper. You don't have to use the bolt. This taper sucks, so you gotta use the bolt to get some tension on it. And then you're gonna use your timing tool. You're gonna set it right to top dead center. So I'm pretty sure this one's already set. This one's already set, okay? So that's top dead center right there. Take your timing tool. I can't even see the numbers on this one. There's a 3 right there. And then the mark is somewhere. This is just an example, okay? So you're just gonna spin it until you get 17 degrees. So I'm gonna presume that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6. So this is 300. This is 360 millimeters. So a millimeter equals a degree, and each one of these is a millimeter. So every millimeter I turn this equals 1 degree. So if I want 17 degrees, I gotta turn this. This goes up to like 13 or 14, so I gotta turn it past 14, so I gotta go to like what, 3? So turn it. Stop right at 3, okay? So now you're at 17 degrees. So now that you're at 17 degrees before top dead center, you're gonna take your flywheel off. Now if you didn't put it on too tight, you should just be able to pull it off. Oh, there it comes. Okay, this comes in handy. Okay, now you're gonna take that firing mark. You're gonna use that reference mark. You're gonna put it right there, okay? Now, if you need to adjust it, some stratter plates allow for you to adjust it on the stratter a little bit. Some don't. So you're just gonna set the fuck. Okay, so boom, got it nice right there. Boom, solid right there. So boom. So you're gonna take your belt wrench. Sometimes you're gonna want to be careful. You're gonna make sure that's tight. This is what I do. Come over here, use your hands. Make sure it's tight. Don't use this. Don't use this piston fucking stop. Back off the piston stop, because you're gonna hit it if you use it. And if it slips, you're gonna run into problems. Doo-doo problems. Put the belt wrench on correctly. Okay, tighten this down. And we're just gonna bring it back in just to show. Bring it back in. God damn it, golly. That's a lot. I gotta flip it on the other side now. She moved. Okay. Hold it right there. So boom. So that's your firing mark, just to prove a concept. So your motor's spinning clockwise, and it's going, boom, okay? That's your firing mark, okay? You got timing set, 17 degrees, okay? You're gonna back off it, you're gonna back off. Here comes the piston, here's top dead center, here's top, boom, it slips, okay, boom.